When we return to our planet, the High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies, we like movies. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world.
I'd buy that for $1.
Greetings, this is SeptumSin versus the world. This is Kodabuki Jake. I'm here to present, as per usual, our tribute to those who have passed this week. There were not really a huge number. Thankfully, not quite as tragic a week for me personally as last week. But there were still a couple pretty notable ones, and I will show you this clips now.
She was living on couches that belonged to her friends. She would sleep with her feet in her shins hanging over the ends, looking over her shoulder, never knowing herself. I believe she could never fit in till somebody new came along.
First off, one that caught my attention when I saw his name, and it didn't click immediately, but I looked it up, and that's why it caught my attention, was Eddie Reeves. Eddie Reeves was a sometime songwriter and primarily a music producer, particularly for Warner Brothers, and particularly for Warner Brothers Nashville, apparently. He wrote several songs, one of which was recorded by a lot of people, called All I Ever Need Is You. Among the artists recorded that one, Ray Charles, Sonny and Cher, Chad Atkins and Jerry Reed, Kenny Rogers and Dottie West, etc., etc. Don't Change on Me, which he co-wrote with Jimmy Holiday, was recorded by Ray Charles, B.B. King, and Van Morrison. And and Alan Jackson. And then there were some others as well. It's a Hangout Baby was a Jerry Lee Lewis song, etc. You know, there are a lot of these, but as a producer, this was the part that definitely caught my attention. He is credited with helping launch the careers, develop the careers of, among other people, Faith Hill, Randy Travis, Dwight Yoakam, Travis Tritt, Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall, as a lot of folks, and helped with the continued success, Emmylou Harris, John Anderson, Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. You know, so that's some pretty impressive people whose careers he helped out with. And so I definitely had to give him a shout out. Nicholas Roeg, director and cinematographer, did cinematography on a couple of David Lean epics, Dr. Zhivago, Lawrence of Arabia, a couple others, and apparently did some camera work as well for Casino Royale, the classic John Huston 67 comedy. But among the he also did a lot of work as a director, and I'm not as familiar with his work as a director, but he is considered a crucial influence on a lot of big names. I know Steven Soderbergh mentioned him as an influence. Don't recall the others offhand, but there's some big names. And finally, Ricky Jay, an actor and magician who apparently got his start as a magician and then kind of graduated into acting. Had a lot of work with David Mamet and with P.T. Anderson. And among his credits included the films The Spanish Prisoner, Magnolia, State and Maine, and Boogie Nights. And again, some pretty awesome credits there. So the three of them, definitely, I wanted to give them a shout out. I think they were the main ones for me this week. I included a few more musicians than usual. There actually were quite a few musicians this week, and I kind of selected a few. You know, again, our focus here is more movie oriented, but generally. But anyway, that is it for the tributes this week. As per usual, I hope you appreciate the video. Like, share, subscribe. Tune in for our other stuff to come out in the next few days. Bye.